What's going on, y'all? I'm about to send this link out, then we're going to go ahead and get started. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? So give me 1 second. Yeah, so the news kind of went crazy on some of these pairs. Give me 1 second. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? So I'm just scrolling through some pairs really quick to see which ones we're going to mess with. So I like how that one's looking. So we got some pairs pushing up. The news caused the JPY pairs to push up. So we're going to be looking for some buys. Pretty sure the news was earlier today. Yeah, so the JPY news caused prices to spike up on all the JPY pairs. So I was looking for a buy setup there, but it already spiked up. It kind of did the entire move in one candlestick, as we can see right there. So we're going to look at the other JPY pairs to see if we can get into a buy position. But right now, I'm just scrolling through some other pairs right now to see what else we can get into. Because me and the members already jumped into a New Zealand CAD. We jumped into this last night. We also jumped into Euro New Zealand. What's going on, y'all? So we already into trades right now. So right now I'm just scanning to see if there's anything else we can jump into right now. And there's a few setups I see. Yeah, so this took off already. Like all of these spiked up. So let's see how it looks right here. Yeah, so we're probably going to leave these alone until it comes to the next daily level of JPY pairs, because I kind of don't like where they're at right now. But I'm still taking a look just in case. This probably pushed up as well. Yeah. So like all the Canadian pairs pushed up. JPY pairs spiked up. Yeah, so we're just going to wait for them to hit the either retrace to the daily level or push up to the next one to see how those react there. And right now I'm just scanning some other pairs really quick. All right, cool. So we're going to probably go for a sell on this. Had a sell marked off. I missed the initial sell, which would have been off that 4-hour level, but we're going to go for the next best position. So we're about to mark this off right here. What's going on, y'all? So I'm going to mark this level off here. Stop loss, we're going to put like right there. I don't really like that risk to reward. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be looking at. So I like how USD-CHF's looking. Then I was looking at GBPAUD. So it's doing a nice retest. So I kind of like how it's looking right now. Yeah, so I like how GBPAUD is looking. So we might be jumping into that, the next candlestick. And then I believe I was looking at, get rid of this. I was looking at this. So we're going to see how US30 does as well. Scalp setup. So I'm going to see how the indices are looking as well. Get rid of this. Yeah, so I like how the indices are looking. I'm still going to wait like another candlestick to see how they react, but I do like how the indices are looking as well. Give me 1 second, y'all. SPX. Yeah, so I like how these are looking right here. I wonder if we can see the whole move happen. All right, so I think it's the only pairs I really like where they're at currently. I think I was looking at oil as well. And I kind of like how oil's looking as well. All right, so there's a few pairs that I like right now. So GP dropped back down. So we're going to see if we can finish this move that kind of started earlier this week and last week. All right, cool. So I think it's the only pairs we really like where things are at right now. Yeah, so me and the members jumped into this one last night as well as New Zealand CAD. We could jump to some of the other Canadian pairs as well, but these just had the cleanest setups at the time. And as you can see, they're still pumping up. So we're nice and blue on both these trades. So now we're about to try to get Shaw right in the free Sigma room. But so far, this New Zealand CAD trade is at a 1 to 2, almost 1 to 3 risk to reward. So let's just route it to 1 to 3, keep it simple. So that means if I'm risking $50, I'm up around $150. If I risk $100, I'm up almost $300. That's basically how that works right there. But yeah, I like how GPAUD is looking. So we're going to wait for the next 15 to see what that looks like. But I do like how that's looking. So I'm going to go ahead and write this up just in case we do decide to jump in on this. So give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and post this disclaimer really quick. Here we go. Yeah, but I do like how this is looking right here. Hey, that's what I like to see. You passed phase 2 and you're funded. Thanks to your guy. Hey, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see right there. Shout out to you, Chris. Hey, what's going on, Nathan? What's going on? Oh yeah, Nathan, we was talking about your AD yesterday during our 101 session, and I don't know if you jumped in on that. I kind of missed the intro, but we was talking about it last night. Well, not last night, but yesterday afternoon, and it kind of started the move. I don't know if you jumped in on that, but we're about to see if GPD will finish what it kind of started this week and last week as well. Yeah, but I like how these are looking right here. So I'm about to write all these up because I like how all these are looking right here. Now, news-wise, what's today? Wednesday. We got some red folder news at 8:30 for USD. We got the PPI coming out. But after that, Thursday and Friday ain't really no red folder news. We got some orange folder and a couple FOMC members speaking, but it should be a pretty clean week and pretty clean setups after today. At least that's what it's looking like as of now. So I'm about to write some of these plays up just in case we do enter these. And I'm glad you passed your phase, though. You're on to the next step. You know what I'm saying? The hard part's over. You know, because once you get the live account, you just consistently risk the same amount and all that good stuff. 7610. All right, so we're gonna let that do a retest. We're gonna let this retest as well. I'm going to go ahead and write these up because I do like how these are looking right here. SL, I'm looking at 11,510. The US30, I like how US30 is looking as well. 33, 810. All right, bet. So I'm gonna let these retest. I'm probably gonna put that up on my other screen, but I do like how GBPJPY is looking. New Zealand CAD still pumping up. Euro New Zealand is kind of chilling at the middle of the zone still, but New Zealand CAD is going crazy right now. So yeah, now we're at a 1 to 3 if I'm not mistaken. No, we're almost at a 1 to 3. The full move is going to be a 1 to 4 risk to reward. But this thing's jumping nice. So if any of the members are on the stream right now, it is pumping up nicely. The other Canadian pairs are doing the same. Kind of missed entries on them though, because we could have got a nice entry on this one as well. But it's all good. And I wonder if the other Canadian pairs are pumping up as well. Ooh, this one's just broken above it. So we could possibly jump into this. We're going to see how this candlestick ends up, because it just broke through. So we're going to wait to see how this candlestick looks and possibly wait for the retest, and then we'll go from there. But I do like how these indices are looking right here. So what I'm going to do is, what's going on, Joseph? Most definitely, bro. I'm playing it patient on everything 2% max and it's working. I'm joining your room soon. Yes, that's the thing right there. That's the thing right there. I don't know if you were just I don't know. You said it with my guys. So I don't know if you're watching some of the videos I have about passing funded accounts, but this is literally it, y'all. Like, you don't need to. It's just simple math. Like, once you break it down with math and write out the plan, things become a lot easier. It's when people wing it or like just do random lot size. But when you really just calculate your risk and do the math and have a plan mapped out and written down, it becomes much easier to execute. You say you're on US30 from 33,915. Let's check it out. What's going on, Daniel? I see you too. 33,915. Yeah, you got a good entry. You entered right off the 4-hour level, so you should be up right now. You should be up. Yeah, you should be up like about 4,000 or 5,000 pips, which isn't bad. Yeah, so you got a pretty good entry. You jumped in as soon as it did the retest there. Yeah, so that's not a bad entry, Nathan. What's going on, Daniel? I see you in here. I see you. Yeah, so we're just going to be patiently waiting for these setups because I do like how these are looking right here. Do like how these are looking. It's climbing up this imbalance. So when we hit this 4-hour level, we could see a harsh retracement. But as of now, things are still bullish. So until price shows me otherwise, I'm still going to be strictly looking for buys. Everything's showing me buys. I'm looking for buys. If everything's showing me sells, I'm going to be looking for sells. So for now, we're still going to be looking for buy setups. We're going to let this do a retest right here and see how it looks. Then go from there. We did have a nice drop in retracement yesterday, which was bound to happen, be expected. I don't know if I went over that in the live stream yesterday, but it was bound to be expected. It's only going to pump up for so long before we see a retracement. So I want to see if price can continue to pump up. We do have an imbalance here that could be an order block in the future, but I want to see, but still as of now, it still is bullish. I won't really consider it bearish until it like breaks this level here and tries to break through this level of traffic. So I am going to be still looking for a buy setup on this. So right now I'm just waiting for it to do a retest. I'm going to see how it reacts to this level right here, and then we'll go from there. Oil's kind of taking off. I already did the retest. I kind of like how oil's looking. It's a better risk to reward than the oil buy yesterday. We could have gotten to the oil buy yesterday, but I personally just didn't like the risk to reward. But I do like how this is looking right here. It's a little early for oil buy, but I do like the setup. So we might go for it. We might go for it. Because I do like how it's looking. Let's see what these other pairs we're in are doing. Yeah, so Euro New Zealand is definitely struggling to try to break that level there. And it's crazy that news literally made the whole move happen in one 15-minute candlestick, which is insane. Because I had that marked off. We didn't enter that. I just had that marked off. And literally all the JPY pairs ended up doing the move I was looking for. So now we're going to wait to see how I retest this daily level. Excuse me. But we could be potentially seeing the uptrend begin and these imbalances get filled up. Because we just had this one get filled up. So now I want to see if we can balance out. Because we just filled this one up. We have a nice rejection wick. So I wonder if it's going to respect this daily level. So that's why I'm really waiting to see how price reacts to this daily level here. We do currently see a harsh rejection falling down, which kind of makes sense because it did spike up a crazy amount. Get rid of this. Yeah, but right now I'm looking at all the other Canadian pairs to see if we can enter some possible buys on these as well. GBPJPY is looking nice. EuroCAD. Yeah, so we're going to see what the next 15 looks like for those right there. And then the JPY pairs, we're just going to let them do their thing for now. All right, cool. Yeah, we missed some entries on the USD pairs as well, but it's all good. Let me see what this is up to. So this is still dropping. We could enter this, but I want to wait for the retest. So we're going to see if price is going to retest that level. Because I'd rather jump in off the retest. So this is chilling right now, this level of traffic that was formed all since Friday. We caught some drops on this before. Then on, I think it was either yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. After we hit TP4, I decided to close out because it's just been ranging. And I'm glad I did because it literally just popped back up. And now it's trying to redrop. And it looks like it's about to try to reattempt right now. So we might be entering that in a second. It does have some work to do though. And these pairs are retracing some. Yeah, so we're going to be chilling on these. I want to look for a buy setup, but it could very much so break back down and come down to this daily level. I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm not going to be jumping the gun on these yet. Still going to be waiting for these confirmation on these. So we're just going to let that do its thing for now. Oil's doing a nice retest, which is good for us. Yeah, but I do like how oil's looking. I'm not going to lie. I do like how oil's looking. So we're going to keep an eye on oil as well. Give me 1 second, y'all. Because it's still overall bullish. Yes, we might be going for a buy off this. I do like how this is looking. Did a nice retest, push up, nice rejection with the past 3-4 hour candlesticks. Nice rejection work off the daily. Yeah, I do like how this is looking, so we might be going for a buy off this. We're going to wait and see what the next 15 looks like, because if it's going to retrace, we're going to let it retrace. That way we can have a better risk to reward and catch a better amount of pips. So I'm going to get rid of these. Price is dropping right now. SPX doesn't look as crazy as US30. It looks kind of similar, but the red candlestick isn't as aggressive as a drop as the US30 one. But it is up this order block. We did a small drop, but we could see price drop down to this daily level, or we could see price continue to pump up. So it really depends on the news. Yesterday wasn't as crazy as it has been the other times there was news. So depending on if the news causes a harsh manipulation, harsh spikes, we could see price either break through that level or retrace down. Yeah, but it looks like the two trades we're in right now are kind of chill. New Zealand CAS still trying to push up more, but Euro New Zealand is kind of just chilling right here. We caught a nice buy on it yesterday. Then after that, after that buy, it kind of repeated the move twice. So people had two chances to catch some pips. Then after that second bounce up off this daily level, price dropped down, created this nice wall, and that's why we went for the sell after market reopened. And yeah, we caught a good amount of pips there. So now we're just patiently waiting to see if price will go higher. And we're also looking at these Canadian pairs as well. I want to see what this next 15 is looking like with those. And then, of course, we're watching the JPY pairs to see how it reacts to these daily levels. But yeah, we're going to be keeping an eye on the indices and stuff as well. We could have jumped in this GBP New Zealand trade too. This one ended up doing the full move, unlike Euro New Zealand. I wasn't looking at this at the time. Oh well, it's all good. We might be possibly able to get into another entry. Let me see. Yes, I did a nice drop. Hasn't broken farther than this in a while, but it could do that today if it continues to drop down. So we're going to see how it reacts to this level here, and then possibly we'll jump into a trade here. Probably put stop loss like right there. Looks like a good stop loss. Yeah, probably like stop loss right there. So we're going to see how price reacts to that level there. This is retesting, so we're going to let that do its thing for now. Makes sense because your AD is pumping up as well. So we're going to be paying attention to these Canadian pairs, GBP CAD and Euro CAD. GBP CAD just did a nice retest, so we might be jumping in on these the next couple of candlesticks. We're also going to keep an eye on oil. Oil is retracing right now, so we're just going to let that do its thing. Gold. Missed a good buy on that. When did that happen? Because I probably wasn't looking. I missed it. So it's 3, 2, 1, 12. Yeah, so that just happened. I missed that entry. So we're just going to let that do its thing. We're going to wait to see how it reacts to this daily level here. But that would have been a nice buy setup there. But it's all good. Yeah, so we're just going to be chilling for now. Yeah, so that stuff's dropping back down. It's not surprising. We could potentially see price come down here, especially how it's looking right here. Did a nice drop. Whoops. Price did a nice drop here. So we could potentially see price come down to this daily level here. So that's what we're going to watch to see what it's going to do. It's dropping down some. I wouldn't be surprised if we see price hit there. So we're going to wait and see how price reacts to this 4-hour level. We're not going to jump the gun too early. Not in a rush to enter trades. We're just going to patiently watch and observe these next couple candlesticks on these indices and decide what they're trying to do. That's what we're about to do. And this right here. Yeah, so we're just going to keep an eye on these pairs right here. Your cat's still pumping up. Yeah, so I like how these are looking right here. So I'm about to write these up too, because I do see price looking bullish still for the Canadian pairs. New 15 did just start. So I'm about to write these up. I do like how these are looking. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yes, we might be jumping into this. I like how this is looking. SL for this, I'm looking at food 430. Yeah, I like how these are looking right here. I like how GBPJPY is looking too. So for where it's currently at, 6.4, about a 70 pip stop loss. Yeah, we're gonna jump in on this. All right, so I entered GBPCAD. I entered EuroCAD too. I put this one in the free signal room, free Telegram first link in the description. If this is your first time on the stream, make sure to read that disclaimer before you enter any trades, because that kind of breaks down and explains how my TPs work. But yeah, the Canadian pairs are still pumping up, so we're about to see if we can continue to ride this wave and momentum. It's already pumping. It's already about to hit TP1, but I'm just looking at EuroCAD. I kind of like how EuroCAD is looking as well. Hasn't done a retest yet. That's the main thing I'm waiting on is, well, it's still pumping up though, so we might just enter this because I do kind of like how this is looking. Do kind of like how this is looking. So yeah, we might enter this as well. This might be just a members only play, but I do like how this is looking right here. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, but I like how this is looking too. All right, but all right, so now I'm about to type the TPs up, but it did hit TP1, so we're actually at TP1. Just letting y'all know on the stream, but I'm about to type the TPs up right now in the Telegram, but we did just hit TP1. So we're about to mark off the second TP right here. Now we're actually about to hit the second TP as well. So we're gonna let that do its thing, and I'm about to mark off the other TPs. Hasn't been this high in a minute. Let me see something. 80, 95, 6495, TP4. No, 6505. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, but so we just hit TP2 on this. So GBCA's pumping up, so y'all should be nice and blue on this trade right here. I'm about to type the TPs up for EuroCAD. If anyone did enter EuroCAD SL, I'm looking at 44. What I put for the SL? 44.30, and we're 1 pip off from TP1. We might have hit it. We're a little bit off from TP1. 4495. We might have hit it. We might have not. I think we might have hit it. Well, we just hit it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and let the members know that TP1 did just get hit. I'm going to type the TPs up for this as well. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I got to type this stuff up. But make sure to hit that like button, y'all. We're getting straight into it. Getting straight into it. 4505, 05, 4510, 45, 515, 20, 25, 515, 6, 1.45, 20, 25, go down, 4,500. So we're going to see if the bullish momentum can continue up. Let me see where GBK is at. Yeah, so we're going to see if it can continue to pump up. I'm going to hit the next TP here. I believe it's 90. Yeah, so Canadian pairs are still pumping up. We're nice and deep in profit on New Zealand CAD. We're at a 1 to 3 risk to reward now. So that means we risk $50. We're up $150. Euro New Zealand is still trying. We're still in profit, but it's not going as far as New Zealand CAD is, but that's fine. Going back to the indices really quick, they are dropping and they're currently chilling at the zone still. So we're going to see which side it wants to be on. GJ is respecting this daily level, so we could look for a buy setup here. Still a little too early to jump in on that though. This would have been a nice. That would have been a nice, nice buy to go off of. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been a nice buy to go off of. I'm gonna put the stop loss right here. So this is gonna be about a 1 to 3, 1 to 4 risk to reward. Not in it yet though. Just have it marked off as a trade idea. That's about it. Put this right here. I was going to wait for the retest, but I saw it was pumping up. It could still retest this later, the next couple of candlesticks, especially when it hits this wall here. So the next 15 could be a retest candlestick on EuroCAD. I could see that happening. But it is still looking bullish overall, which is why we went for the buy. We're nice and blue on GBP CAD and New Zealand CAD. Let me see this did a retest. Probably not. No, this thing's dumping. So we could have jumped in on that as well. But I kind of like these setups a little bit better. So it's all good. But we could have jumped in that one as well. So we're going to let these things run and do their thing. And while those things are running and doing their thing, let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. Okay, I'm caught up on the comments. Cool. Yeah, and Chris, if you're still in the stream, let me know how long you've been watching or joining the streams, and also let me know, like, was it the streams or was it some of those videos I dropped that helped you with passing your funded account? Because I'm curious. Because I want to know, so that way we can pass that on to other people as well. But this is how we did yesterday. We went 3-0 yesterday. Only entered one trade on Monday. Held 2 trades over the weekend, but only entered 1 trade on Monday. So we're 4-0 for the week so far. But we caught GPAUD sell, caught 30 pips. GU called this trade on yesterday's live stream, caught 84 pips. GJ called this on yesterday's live stream as well. So if y'all was in the live stream, y'all should have been in this play as well. I only entered this trade out for the members, but I entered both GU and GJ on yesterday's live stream. Euro New Zealand called this out for free as well, caught 48 pips. So caught a total of 319 pips. Didn't call any indices out that day, but it's all good. And then, if I'm not mistaken, and this is how we did Monday. Held 2 trades over the weekend, caught a total of 12,635 pips. But the only trade we called that day, we only got 20 pips for that. And then this is how we did last week. We went 20-0 last week, caught a total of 64,542 pips, which is not bad. Monday, we caught 21,325 pips. Tuesday, 14,244 pips. Wednesday, 15,785 pips. Thursday, 558 pips. Friday, 12,600 pips. And we caught kind of a similar amount the week before, but we are to a great start of the quarter and this month so far. And GBCAT is still pumping up. I would like to see the next TP get hit before the next 15. But will it do that? Maybe, maybe not. It is definitely trying though. Same thing with EuroCAD, but I would not be surprised if we see retest the next candlestick into a pump up. We would not be surprised if we see that. Out of curiosity, let me go back to GA, see what that's up to. So yeah, that thing's trickling back. So it's reacting to this level of traffic here. So yeah, we're just gonna let that do its thing for now. Still would like to enter a sell on this, but not gonna enter right now until it's ready to make the move. So we're just gonna leave that be for now. Let me see. So this is dropping down a little. I'm gonna leave that be. This is respecting this level, which is a good sign. Indices are right back on their daily and 4-hour levels. Seem to be respecting them so far. This is on the daily level as well. Yeah, so we're just going to let those do their thing for now. Just observe them. Excuse me. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to hit it before the next 15, which is fine. So we're going to let these still run though. Out of curiosity, let me see what these USD pairs are up to. I know I kind of missed the entries on them. Yeah, that would have been a nice buy. We would have been up a nice amount of pips on there. But it's all good. I might have to update these levels. Yeah, I might have to update these levels. So I'll do that after the stream because it's not really an entry for it right now anyways. So I'll update those levels after the stream. I'll probably record it and drop it in the channel with the course members. That way you have another example of how to mark up these charts, those that are in the course or purchase the course. Yeah, this would have been a nice buy setup on GU as well to continue on to the play we had yesterday, because this was the GU buy we caught yesterday. And it just still has been pumping up. So we could have added another entry to this. But I was about a couple hours too late to the party. But that happens sometimes. That happens sometimes. All right. So we got about 30 seconds until the next 15. It is trying to go for another effort to hit that TP, but it looks like it's not going to hit it until the next 15 comes. But we are pretty close. We missed about a few pips. Let's see if we're going to hit it. No, we're like 2 pips off. It's definitely trying though. Yeah, but it's probably not going to hit till the next 15. We missed it by like, we're still trying. Yeah, we're like right on it. We missed it by like 2 pips. It says I've been on the streams and videos, bro. I've been watching for a few months. Now I practice on demo and finally got my funding to try out. Yeah, that's what's up. And yeah, that's why I recommend a lot of people do is you definitely trading on a demo. There is definitely some differences than trading on a live account, but I highly recommend practicing on a demo first. Of course, when you go on a live account, it's going to be a little bit different because it's going to be real money. You're going to be feeling a little bit more pressure. It might be more challenging psychologically wise because, again, it's real money. But with the demo, everything's literally the same. Like the spreads are usually the same. You calculate the lot size is the same. The charts are the same. So the only difference is it's not going to be your real money. But if you treat it like your real account, you trade it, you manage the account, you secure profits, you close trades, you treat it like a regular account. All you got to do is, hit that settings button, switch accounts, and do the same exact thing. And, it's literally rinse and repeat. The only difference is you went from a demo to a live account. That's literally the only difference. So I think that's where a lot of people mess up too, is people won't take the demo seriously. That way, when they're on a live account, it is a little bit kind of more challenging. But if you treat the demo like your live account, because how you treat your demo is how you're going to be treating your live account, with slight exceptions, because again, it's going to be you might feel a little bit more pressure because it's a live account, it's real money, this, that, and the third. But those habits you use on your demo account, you're going to bring over to your live account at the same time. So that's why it's important to, kind of take it seriously. So that's good that you practice on a demo. But that's why I always tell people, because even if especially when you're first trying something out, always practice on a demo, because even if you lose a trade or something like that, there's not really any losing when it's on a demo account. Even lose a trade, you're gaining experience. You know what I'm saying? Even if you win a trade, you lose trades, you're not really losing any real money. You're just gaining experience and learning. So there's really no harsh consequences to practicing on a demo besides, the FOMO might kick in like, man, if I would have put this on a live account, I could have made X amount of money. But the charts really ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like before I started the playbook and even used this strategy on a live account or past any of the funded accounts I have, I practiced a strategy for like 2-3 months straight on demo. And I literally just switched over to a live account and did the same exact stuff. And, here we are today. So that's what it really comes down to. It just depends on how you treat it. But we're about to hit this next TP. We're like half a pip off. Let me see if we hit it. GBP CAD. No, we barely missed it. It's definitely trying though. Yes, right now we're just chilling right now. We're in 3 trades currently. Well, 4 trades, I should say. Just letting these do their thing. We are seeing retracement, which was bound to happen. Not too surprising there. So let's go back to oil. So oil's still chilling at this level right here. US30 is still respecting this level. NAS is a little bit under it. SPX is still on this level. Yeah, so we're just going to be watching these, letting these do their thing for now. Let's see what these are up to, because these were pushing up last night as well. Off this 4-hour level, but I didn't like the risk reward. Yeah, so it still hasn't broken this level. It kind of retraced back down. So it's kind of right back where it was at last night. Let me see what US30 is up to. Yeah, same thing. So it kind of dropped down. Yeah, so we're just going to keep an eye on these and see what they're up to. For now. Let's go back to these JPY pairs. Still respecting the daily level for now. Go back to GA. GA is pushing back up. Yeah, so we're going to leave that alone for now. They could try to hunt this out and push up again. Still on a bigger time frame. It's definitely been struggling to break that level. Huge level of traffic to the left has definitely been struggling to break that level. Has slowly been going lower and lower, but as you can see, it's just been a bunch of wicks here. So I'm going to leave that alone for now. We could possibly go for a buy on it, but I might just leave it alone for now until it breaks out of this range. Because I don't really like to enter charts or trades that are like super rangy. You know, I like to have like setups that are kind of cleaner than that. And this one right here, I want to see it break through this level. It's definitely struggling to break through this wall right here. So we're going to see if we can do it. Because it sure is trying. That's a fact. It sure is trying. Yeah, so we're going to let these do their thing for now. The future psychology part. Yeah, like that's mainly what trading is. Like I tell you all the time. There's different strategies out there. Some are better than others. Some are more accurate than others. Some are simpler than others. But there's a bunch of different strategies. And I'm not going to say every strategy will work, but most strategies out there will work for the most part. Some are better than others. But it doesn't matter what strategy you use. We just hit another TP, y'all. So hold that thought. TP3 just got hit. Wait. No, I put the wrong thing. My bad, y'all. We're still 5 pips away. My bad, y'all. Put 95. So we're a couple pips away, but it just broke through that range. So we're a couple pips away. So scratch that. But like I was saying, it doesn't matter what strategy you use. If you don't know how to properly calculate your lot size and your risk, if you don't have a good risk reward setup, and if you're not mentally prepared to take that trade, it doesn't matter how good your strategy is. You know what I'm saying? Because if you pull out too early, you close too late, you over leverage, it doesn't matter how good your strategy is, that's going to mess you up. And that's one thing I learned too. So there's a lot of things that come into it. But we just hit TP3, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. The psychological part is definitely very important. Okay, strategy is one thing. You gotta have a strategy. The main thing is you need to know how to read candlesticks. A lot of these strategies don't teach you how to read candlesticks. They teach you how to look for patterns or to rely on indicators. When this crosses this, then the third. But you need to truly understand how candlesticks work. All right, and that's why I like this strategy here, because not only will you be able to read every candlestick, because every candlestick tells you something, but you're also able to identify these key levels, which you can just see right here, just off me zooming out, how price is treating these levels, right? Let me bold it up for you so you see what I'm talking about. You can see here how price is treating this level as a support level here, and also how price is treating this level as a support level here, and also how this same level is getting treated as a support level here, then also the same exact level is getting treated as a resistance level here and a resistance level here. And then we also are trading out these same levels, over and over again. We just see this happen all the time. I have a video on my YouTube titled "The Importance of Backtesting," and it's Euro. I think it's either GBP New Zealand or Euro New Zealand. But literally, it's been doing the same thing, reacting and bouncing off the same levels since the 90s. So there's literally key levels of price that the banks, the governments, the hedge funds, whatever you want to call them, all trade off these levels, and they use these levels to, quote unquote, manipulate the markets, which is fine. It is what it is. Everybody knows the markets are manipulated to some degree, but you just use that to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. And then you catch pips. And that's how we catch pips every day, by just patiently waiting for the confirmations and using these key levels to our advantage. So price is pushing back up. So we're going to see how price reacts to this here. Let me see what oil's doing. Oil is pushing back up as well. So we might be entering some buys in these next couple candlesticks. But we caught some quick pips this stream. We entered 2 trades. New Zealand CAD still going crazy. Euro New Zealand's kind of chilling. We're going to leave GBPJPY alone for now. Again, we could possibly look for a buy setup. I may or may not enter a buy. We'll see. But for now, we're in plenty of trades right now. The goal is not to jump into every trade. The goal is just to find the trades with the cleanest setups, the highest probabilities up going your way, and then just focusing and executing on those. That's the real strategy with trading. You don't got to jump into every trade. So I may or may not jump into that. We'll see. But I kind of want to save some positions for the indices, to be honest, because I kind of like how they're looking. So we're going to wait and see what the next couple candlesticks look like. And if they can respect this as a support level, we may go for a buy on the indices here. That's what I'm looking at right now. So at the bottom of y'all's screen, did we just hit this? 6-4. Hold on. Yeah, we already hit this. I thought I fixed it. I guess not. There we go. All right, cool. So at the bottom of your screen, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at playmaker_way is the Instagram. Playmaker Way is the TikTok. No underscores, no periods, nothing like that. Same spelling as the YouTube. I post every day on TikTok. I'm about to start posting more frequently on Instagram, but I post mainly on TikTok. Make sure to follow me on both of those. If you want to contact me directly or you have any questions, DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. I respond to all DMs within the day, if not within the hour at the soonest. Here to help y'all out. Feel free to ask me any questions there. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, the free Telegram. Not only do I drop trades in here daily, as you can see, I dropped the GBP CAD trade in there. Like I said, the Euro CAD one was just going to be strictly for the members. But I also dropped some tips in there, as well as some other information. So make sure to check that out. If you're interested in getting notified when I enter any trade, and don't want to wait till London or New York, because we enter these trades right when market open. I think we enter these trades like an hour or two after market open. Euro New Zealand, New Zealand CAD. Hit that link in the description. I believe it's the second link to join the Advanced Play Signal Room. Also, do one-on-one mentorships. Everything's on sale currently. Everything's 20% off. The yearly and lifetime is 50% off for the Advanced Play Signal Room. The one-on-one mentorships is also 50% off. And with the one-on-one mentorships, you also get access to the Advanced Play Signal Room as well. The Advanced Play Signal Room, of course, you get notified every trade I enter, but you also get walked through the trades that we're in. Also get chart analysis of the trades we're currently in, possible highs or lows, depending if we're in a buy or sell that price can reach, and also possible setups going into New York after London session. A lot of times, like I say, I'm only going to notify over trades I personally enter, but there's a lot of trades and setups I go over that end up going that way that I don't enter. A good example of that was on, I believe it was I don't remember if it was Monday night or Sunday night. I don't remember. Time kind of flies for me when the week kind of gets started. But I believe it was this play right here. I dropped this in the video and New Zealand JPY. They ended up doing a full move. This was a 1 to 3 risk to reward. The New Zealand JPY buy ended up being a, what you call it? This one right here, 1 to 2, almost 1 to 3 risk to reward. So I do like that. The course is also out. So this just dropped underneath the zone. So I wonder if it's going to drop down. GJ's still right there. So we're going to leave that alone for now. We're almost at the next TP for GBP CAD. EuroCAD's got some catching up to do. But GBP CAD's going crazy right now. So make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe as well. I am going to start being more consistent with dropping content on YouTube. I just been trying to not be repetitive and figure out what to drop. But I think I narrowed down what I'm going to drop this week. Because I don't really want to beat a dead horse, but I might drop some more trade breakdowns and also some more trading tip videos this week. So be on the lookout for that. Let me see here. We're about to hit the next TP on EuroCAD and GBP CAD. We barely missed the next TP there. We're about to hit it right here. So we're going to keep our screen right here because we're about to hit this TP right here. But also the official playbook course is out as well. That is 50% off right now as well. And it's not just how to trade Forex. Obviously, I go over the strategy how to trade Forex. But what I like to stress about this is it's literally how to read the charts, to read the candlesticks, because this strategy does not just work on Forex pairs. Obviously, we use a strategy for the futures and indices as well to catch some nice moves. We caught some nice moves here. We caught some nice moves there. And I use the strategy. I believe most of these are deleted because I do be cleaning my charts off. But we've caught, man, I wish I didn't so I could show y'all all the moves we caught. But that one's kind of deleted. So let me see. So I've been trying to clean my charts up. Let me see. Well, you can kind of see right here. We've been riding this entire uptrend up. As you can see, we're catching sells here. Then we've been riding this entire uptrend up, just trading off these levels. You see how price is reacting off these levels, trading at support resistance levels. So this strategy doesn't work just on currency pairs. It works on futures and indices as well. And it also works on cryptos and stocks. And we just hit another TP on EuroCAD. So let me go ahead and notify the members that we just hit another TP. Boom. Give me 1 second. This also works on crypto and stuff too. So this is literally a strategy on how to read the charts and candlesticks, because every chart, every chart, every time frame, this is what price is doing. It's going and moving towards these key levels of price. You just got to be able to identify them and use them to your advantage. That's literally all you have to do. But this is all price really does, right? Let me see here. Yeah, GA is pushing up, but we're going to leave that alone. Yeah, so we might enter the indices. They're still kind of chilling and dancing the daily and 4-hour level, so we're just going to leave them alone for now. We're just going to leave them alone for now. But if I do enter these, one of these will be going out to the free signal room. Excuse me. So do be on the lookout for that. I think we're about to hit another TP for EuroCAD. I think we barely missed it. Let me see if it hit it on my broker, but I think we barely missed it. Let me see here. If I can find EuroCAD. Here it is. So I think we missed it by like a pip. Yeah, we missed it by like a pip and a half. But it's all good. We caught a good amount of pips so far this stream. Not too bad of a stream. I'm going to see you on tomorrow's stream. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. So New Zealand CADs are tracing some. GBCAD and EuroCAD are still pumping strong though. Euro New Zealand has retraced all the way back up. Let me see what the other euro pairs are doing out of curiosity. Yeah, that's pumping up as well. So that makes sense why that's doing that. But we're about to hit another TP for Euro CAD. And we're about to hit it. I want to see if we're going to hit it before the stream. But I'm going to see y'all in tomorrow's stream. Dang, I think we missed it by like a pip. Yeah, we missed it by a pip. Yeah, but we're still going to be holding these trades right here. And then, yeah, so this is retracing some. So the pairs from last night are doing some retracements. That's cool because it was pumping for a little while. It's retracing down too. Yeah, so I'm going to be on the chart still. But that's going to be the only trades we're going to be in for now. Probably until closer to New York. But I'm going to see y'all in the next stream tomorrow.